Hey guys, how's it going? Jason Sensational here, and today I have a deck guide for one of the really fun decks that I've gone joy in playing with recently, and this is the Tristana Atrocity Splinter Soul SI Allegiance deck. It's a mouthful, but it's a whole lot of fun, so let's jump in deck guide. But if you like these videos, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and support the channel for some daily videos. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so taking a look at the deck list, first thing that stands out is the champions. This is a deck that focuses on Tristana, which is a very unique champion that I feel is quite underrated at the moment, and we're just building a deck to support that. We're playing a lot of the dual class region cards to not only help us level up Tristana, but also to make use of the advantage of City Mayor in order for us to go wide really quickly. What Tristana allows us to do is to increase our chip damage that we get in with our impact cards. And so we want to play this deck as a very tempo-oriented board-wide deck. So we have cards like Tenor of Terror. We even have the Allegiance card, Rough Grenadier, which I found to be a really powerful card. Not only does it have impact, it's well statted as a 4-mana 4/3. But it also summons a follower, Yordle follower that costs 3 or less. So very powerful card. That's a lot of stats for his cost. Has a really good tempo on the play, and it's overall a really strong card. We have Aloof Travelers, and for our late game we have 3 of Bandle Gunners. This card is really interesting. And the reason why it's so powerful in this deck is not only because we can pair it with a card like Atrocity, so we have a slightly big unit to Atrocity into our opponent's Nexus, and because it has Spell Shield, and the implications that I can pair it with a card like Splinter Soul. I really want to take a moment just to talk a little bit about why Splinter Soul is in this deck, because this isn't a card that you see being run in pretty much any other deck out there. And what Splinter Soul does is that it's a slow speed card, and when you cast it, you summon an exact copy of an ally. It's ephemeral, and it's a 1/1. Because it's a 1/1, we need to really use it to abuse some of the more summon effects. And for this matter, we can use it on any of our 4-cost cards like Rough Grenadier, Tenor of Impact, to just summon an extra unit to help us go wide. We can use it on the Aloof Travelers to get value out of the summon. But we can also pair it with impact cards like Bandle Gunner. The way impact works is that it grants an additional impact keyword for every time it summons. So when you use Splinter Soul on Bandle Gunners, the Splinter Soul Bandle Gunner actually has an impact of 8, and it's a 1/1 with Spell Shield. So this is a very threatening card combo to use on Bandle Gunners, but you can also use this on smaller units when you have a Tristana on board just to stack that impact as well. So very unique card, very unique deck, and let's jump into some of the win conditions of this deck. When we're looking at the win conditions of this deck, I think the easiest thing to kind of steer towards is just trying to set up like a big Atrocity lethal. And I think this is sort of a misconception, or rather not the best way in trying to win with this deck, because you can't always rely on Atrocity. In this meta, there are a lot of disruptions cards. There are the Aloof Travelers that can just discard your Atrocity, which will affect how you're setting up your plan to kill your opponent. There's Mini Morph, there's Stress Test, there's just a good amount of removal in this meta as well, and so you really don't want to be overemphasizing your ability to get lethals off of Atrocity. This also isn't a deck where you can just 20-0 them with Atrocity, like with a Ledros Atrocity combo or in Targon, where you can just get a really big Celestial down that has like 15 or 16 attack. No, you're not really going to see that within this deck. You might get a really big Tristana in some games, but that's often not much less of a main win condition. Instead, what you want to be focusing on is the fact that you are a Bandle City go wide tempo deck. You are able to play the Allegiance card, which is a super powerful tempo card, and you have the ability to stack impacts with a level Tristana. So if you play a Tenor of Terror with a level Tristana on board, not only do you get the stats of the Tenor of Terror, you get 4 impact in total. And this is a really good way of just getting really early chip damage in to lower your opponent's health. And then when you go in for Bandle Gunner plus like Splinter Soul or Bandle Gunner into Atrocity later on, you don't have to push as much damage, or if the Atrocity doesn't go through, they discard the Atrocity. You still have other ways of closing down the game. In this deck, I feel like Atrocity is much more of a last resort card, or just a card that you can really play into if decks just don't have a way of dealing with it. But right now, that's not as many decks that can not deal with a card like Atrocity really easily. And in this deck, you're aiming to Atrocity for maybe around like 5 or 7 damage. This isn't some like crazy like 12, 15 kind of damage Atrocity with like Gnosis that you're really aiming for either. I also really want to touch up on Tristana as a card because some of you might just not be familiar with what Tristana does and sort of the play patterns of, I think, a card like Tristana. So Tristana, when leveled, in order to level up Tristana, you just need to play 4 cards that are dual region. And once Tristana is leveled up, not only does she gain 1 attack for each multi-region card that you summoned, but every time Tristana is on board and you summon another multi-region card, that card gets 1 impact. So it's pretty much giving units free damage. And you just really want to abuse the fact that you can play a lot of dual class region cards, such as Loping Telescope, the Hungry Outcast from Bandle Commando, having Bandle City Mayor, Tenor of Terror being 2 procs for Tristana at the same time, and then of course we have the 4 impact from Bandle Gunners, and this little bit of removal with Buster Shot. We really want to be using Tristana, or at least playing Tristana after she's leveled in order to get the most effect out of her level up condition, being able to go wide with the impact. So what that means is often or not, you're not really keeping Tristana in your mulligans, you're rather finding the cards like Bandle City Mayor, the Telescopes, the Bandle Commandos, not only to go wide in tempo, but also to just help turbo level up your Tristana, so that when you do draw and play Tristana, she's already leveled, and you can start giving your cards impact. Finally, I do want to touch up a little bit on the matchups, because I think just looking at this deck overall, it feels very similar to a lot of the other Bandle City Swarm decks, and I think a lot of similarities come into mind when people see a deck like this, is they just think it's very similar to a deck like a Poppy Rally deck. But unfortunately, I think it actually has quite different matchups to Poppy Rally. The first one is against Nami. I think this matchup is significantly worse just because not only are you only running 1 Poppy, which is probably one of the strongest cards against Nami decks in general, you just don't have any rallies at all. And so if they're able to stick their Nami, they just draw really well, then you really can't deal much with it in any particular means. Not only that, I feel like because we don't have any ways of killing Nami, it's very hard if they are able to just have and draw Nami, and we just can't really get rid of her off the board. I think very similarly against other Poppy Rally decks, just because we don't have as many Poppies, we don't have the rallies, we can kind of get steamrolled if they get off to a really good start. We can match their tempo and try to trade down board early, so that when their Poppy comes down, it's not very impactful, or if we have a Buster Shot in hand and hope that their Poppy just dies to it, then we have a good chance to stabilize. But I think this matchup is still slightly unfavored. Where this deck does shine is against other swarmy decks, such as Draven Sion and TFGP. I think because we're able to match their tempo really well early on, and then if we prevent our health total from going too low, I think we have a better win condition, not only because we have aloof travelers to kind of help us get to the late game, but we have the big Tristanas that they're forced to block. We have the Bandle Gunners that we can Splinter Soul. We have a lot of value that we can just get off of Mayor or Telescope to really drag out these games and out-value our opponent, and then set up Atrocity lethals. And then finally, I have some really cool games that I want to showcase for you guys, show how this deck plays out, and just show how some different matchups work out, show out the different win conditions with this deck, and you'll see some pretty cool plays with Splinter Soul and Atrocities, which are always a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching this portion of the deck guide. Be sure to stick around for the games, and thank you guys for supporting the channel. But I'll catch you with the next video tomorrow, whenever you're watching this. But thank you guys again, and catch you guys with the next one. Peace out. Like, imagine converting 3 of your unit mana into spell mana. I'm just gonna assume this is burn. That's the only thing I should assume. This is Pie Smurf. Is it actually? Oh no. I saw this guy on somebody's stream. Was it like Panda's stream? It was Panda's stream. Yeah. I remember now. Not a burn deck? If it's not a burn deck, we're kind of chilling. Imagine. Oh, what the heck? Really? That's insane. Is it actually just Cait Draven? If he didn't have a Mystic Shot, I'm feeling pretty good here. Jesus. So it was. Someone else playing this Pog deck, so tell me what's up. Yeah, I'm giving it a try. This is like the perfect time of the season for me to just play like random crap. Oh, this is like the perfect time of the season for me just to play like random crap. And you know, if people are having success with this deck, then who am I to say otherwise? Did I get rid of the Revenant or the Caitlyn? Oh yeah, I'm not like when I say like random, I just mean like non top 7, 10 meta decks or something like that. But like stuff I don't usually play, or stuff that's just like I bookmark on Twitter because it looked kind of cool, that kind of stuff. Not like stuff that's just like bad. Like I'm not playing bad decks. What does it lose to? I feel like this deck just like folds to other Poppy Rally decks pretty hard though. See, it's my only real concern. Rounds what? Free man? Oh my god, what a high roll. Okay. So if I play this, I get punished by like a stun spider. Sure. So I'm not sure I'm gonna play this here. My turn just gets a little bit stinted if I run into like a random spider. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, some other Yordle follower too. So specific as well. Do you think I Splinter Soul this now? I could get flocked. Rank 1 when? Well, what's up, man? We're saying is struggle versus the good decks. Might be, huh? I'd rather trade than get another spell mana. Flock. Rough. I was like, how do you get this card? Then I remembered. This deck's just a little bit too cute. In my humble opinion. You're useless. Killing Nami with it? Yeah, I could maybe see that. My issue is, like, if I'm trying to kill Nami, then, like, I wish wouldn't Rally to just be slightly better. But that's, sort of just like a weirdly circular thinking. Isn't this card just nuts? I could Splinter Soul this? Do you guys see this? I can Splinter Soul this. Mirror should be the Allegiance Bundle sitting card instead of Gruff. I didn't actually know the Gruff card existed until like I played it against Monte, and I had to read what the card actually did. Why would he play into this? So bizarre. I think he's just dead this turn. I have the Atrocity as well. He might not be dead this turn, but I can Splinter Soul this to clear his board. Like, he's forced to play like another unit here, right? And then I Splinter Soul and then like win the game. But I agree. Oh, is he really gonna play this? He's so screwed if he does. We're so good at this game, oh my god. There's just too many like good things to highlight in this meta. Poppy Vlad? Yeah, me too. I played it a game. I don't like it though. It's just like, if I want to play a Poppy deck, I'd play like some other weird shit. Like, I'd rather play this deck than like the Vlad one. Even though I just like gave the Vlad deck one game. So it's a little unfair to just say that. Alright, this Atrocity wins me the game. Katarina Poppy? Oh, it's so bad. Oh, I have a stick. Nah, that's 2 PM. This card's insane. God, Telescope is so stupid. Is this an impact deck? I'm not sure what an impact deck is, but if there was an impact deck, this is probably it. Attacking on evens against them. Also, like, even keeping Atrocities, right? Just because that allows us to get the lethal on our turn. It's a little bit awkward. Why 2 Poppies? I mean, Poppies just... You know, I don't actually know. I can't tell you for sure, just because it didn't make the deck. But, Poppy's just like such a strong card overall. I can see why it's in the deck. I'm gonna pass here, so that he can come in his mana, because if he has Mystic Shot, I don't want him to Mystic Shot my Bandle Commando. Isn't the 7 mana 5/4 Fae a bit better than Gunners? It's so annoying. Is it better? I'm not sure. The Spell Shield might matter. Does the thing work with... I wonder if the Wait a second. Is this ever somehow like good? No. Is Moonglow better than Yordle Ranger? I don't know, I'm not sure. We're taking a good bit of damage here though. Mirror can give them to you. Oh, like the 7 mana 5/4. So this discounts our Buster Shot, which is good. Oh, that's really good. This card is so good. Like, I didn't even know this was a card until recently, But like this card's kind of nuts. Like the Allegiance is so powerful. You would want to build your deck around this card. I think that's how good it is. Cause like this Spellman is actually kind of nuts. And he made an awkward turn by like playing this just because he wanted to like get a good trade as well. So like the rest of his turn kind of sucks if he has nothing to supplement with. Okay. So fine, we have like chump blockers for these guys for days. There's no animation, lame. I probably just want to kill this Draven if I can. We'll see what other stuff he plays. It's a Yor with a mustache has to be good. That is probably factual. Okay. What would he kill if he hooks with this? If he trades this off, I'm happy, right? If he 2-for-1s, I get group shot. So let's just Buster Shot kill the Draven. I should have played this first before, like when instead of passing, just so like I don't have to block with like the Bandle Commando. Because now like my blocks are a little bit awkward. I get a value block. Yeah, I should have played this. That was a mistake. How good is this 1 mana next turn? What's a better card here, honestly? It's strange, but like I think this 1 spell mana is like actually juicing it. What is this masterpiece of a deck? It is quite cool, huh? Next turn we can play this. It's not that great. Another Buster Shot. I'm gonna pass first, I think. Then I can't group shot. That's so awkward. Is this a Tristana or no? No, it's not. Oh, I can group shot because oh my god, I'm so good. I'm so smart too. It was all planned. It was the perfect curve. I do think Tristana is probably criminally underrated, but it's just hard making a deck around her when there's like cards like this card just like overshadowed by Poppy. You just want a game where you discover Starlight Epiphany. Oh yeah, I've won many games off of Telescope alone. It's criminal. This giving health to everything is criminal. Wait, the Poppy has 1 too much attack. That's so funny. I can't even buff or not Poppy, Tristana. I can't buff Tristana. It's hilarious. If he commits double axe here, I group shot his ass, and he gets like somewhat punished. He'd be forced to get excited to 3/3. Because if this survives, I just like crank it, you know? This 2 impact is really good. Getting this closer to the Atrocity is really good. We have to make sure this Tristana survives, probably. I actually had a really crazy game earlier today, too. Interesting. Because now he can't stop this. Now he has to axe. He has to double axe now. Which, I mean, he has like pretty good discards at the very least. Wait, why didn't we just kill this one? Am I dumb? Oh, but he didn't axe? What? Why do people think so hard? Because even after thinking so hard, I still make a lot of misplays. If I thought less hard, imagine how many more misplays I'd make. Yeah, when you watch your VODs, you notice dozens of errors. Yeah, that's just how it goes. That's insane. Oh, he'll take that. Let's see. I need to not die here, and then I win next turn. So I have this 4 health unit that can block, and then he can't kill me. So at best he has double. So at best he has double get excited. He hooks this, I feed 3, I take 7 and I'm still alive. If he axes, I die to exactly double get excited. Not anymore. So now I should be safe from anything. And I have lethal on the swing plus atrocity. Burning a mana worth it. Next turn I go into 8, having 11 versus 9. I am gonna open attack, so I should just... If I'm going to open attack, I should just draw and look at my options. Okay. And this attack should just be lethal. Because if he tries to kill Poppy, I have the atrocity. Wait. Did I throw? Hold on. I mean, I can have thrown, but do I not kill him? He takes 4. This is exact lethal, unless he, like, kills this. I might have misplayed. Maybe I was supposed to develop this turn. If this is it, this is fine. Okay, he's still dead. But now I guess I could lose the other thing. Should have destroyed Chomper last turn. Yeah, I could have done that too. Cause now I lose to like double card. Okay, now we don't lose. I mean, he still could have it, but now it's just less likely. Okay. Yeah, slightly sloppy. You're playing a homebrew Zoe Poppy value deck? Zoe Poppy. Full on Zoo and then value. Lurk, huh? This card's so nuts though, but I just... that's fine. Lurk could be a hard matchup, just because we can't stop their Rek'Sai. So, looking for a way of stopping that. Hopefully I hit Crescent off of Telescope. It's probably like my only way of doing so. Is Lurk a real deck now? I mean, it's always been a real deck. Like, I love Lurk myself. Top deck Rek'Sai. Yeah, we're in trouble. I think by meta stats, Lurk sucks, which I think is fair. Like I think Lurk is like not great, but I love the deck, and I did pretty well with it the other day, so I guess that doesn't really say much. This is a fearsome blocker. This impact Zoe triggered twice. What do you mean? if you play Tenor, it summons 2 impact units, and then that triggers twice, if that's what you're talking about. Like, specifically with Tenor, right? Very specific interactions, because you summon 2 impact units. Oh, I thought he hit it again. So, it's pretty important that I hit Crescent here. I'm so good at this game. And hopefully this gets rid of Y'allfish. That's okay. It's not that great. For some reason I feel like... Oh, okay. I would like to Buster Shot this Pike, but when he has mana up, it's just so scary. It's so weird, cause like, I looked at the animation on his Lurk, and for some reason, it just looked different. And I was like, I think he hit Pike. It's so bizarre, I can't explain why, but for some reason I feel like I knew that was Pike. It's like inexplainable. I mean, we're just gonna lose the level with Pike here. Let's watch the VOD later and compare. We could. There's not much we can do against Pike. Why does Pike have +1 more? It's a good question. Lurk has like a bunch of weird bugs. Like, I don't think he hit Pike there. Has he Lurked Rek'Sai? Yeah, but like that, it was just why did one Pike have more than the other? But yes, he Lurked Rek'Sai on 2. That's really good. That allows me to full swing, basically. Tristana Nav impact loaded dice. That's pretty cute. This discounts my gunner. It's cute. Yeah, we just alright. What's a really cool thing is we could beat Spear if we had no units on board. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bugs in general with Lurk. Wait, what? Why would... Yo, why? Alright, I'll take it. Three, 6, 9. He has 3rd Pike? Yeah, right. It is it's not lethal with 3rd Pike. Okay, so there's no Pike. Now we just win, right? We just have to kill him here. Let's go back, because for some reason I feel like I knew when he hit Pike. Like intuitively, it just like called out to me. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, we need Atrocity here. He's playing Rek'Sai to block. That feels good. Three damage gets through, 4 damage gets through. This dies to Buster Shot? That's sick. Why is Gunner not impact 5? Wait, yeah, what? Oh, it's not a dual class region. It's not a dual region card. Yeah, we're fine here. We get a kill Xerxai. You always think that like these big costed units have to be like dual region, but they're just not. Like again, like I don't think that was play. Can you just have another overwhelm unit here? Yep. How do I lose if I pass here? I can't. It goes to 13/7. He misses Lurk, it goes to 12. What's my out? I hit some. There's nothing that saves me, right? It goes to 13/7. That's 6. Nothing off of this heals me, does it? Yeah. Damn. Summoning a spell created creature. It only summons Yordles. BG. BCGP. That's a mouthful. Stick is good for turn 2, I guess, if they play like a 2/1. What other cards do I want? There's a 2/1 I was talking about. I will stick this if he opens. Hopefully he does have like Morai Warden. Jesus. You can chump in ping your own. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of ways to stop it, but in theory it's pretty neat. We're kind of getting smacked down here. Group shot can't hit your own units. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that like it'd be cool if they did X. Group shot's a really good draw. There shouldn't be a way for him to kill this, and I just need the unit on the board. Okay. It's gonna be a little slow if I wait to play it after Mayor. I just need the 2/1 down to stop his attack. And then I have the group shot. Okay, we're in an okay spot. TF doesn't do much here, which is good. I can stop his Gangplank trigger if he open attacks. Not anymore. I can't stop that. I just have to Mayor and then go wide, play Poppy. So look for something cheap here. That is pretty good. This is 0 mana. You can't play both poison darts, which is good news. I do have to take 3, which is bad news. We're a little bit behind here. It's gonna be hard to catch up. We can go Mayor into all of these guys. Or Mayor into Poppy. And we can go even wider. Oh, he's gonna kill my guy. I think I do have to play Poppy here. It would be cool if I could play Mayor into Poppy, but I get super punished if he has a way of killing this Mayor, which I'm gonna guess he likely does. Imagine a picture of group shooting together but shooting the Tibia monsters. Even like Gangplank here is not great. Gangplank next turn though slaps. It trades with Poppy at least. Poppy's gonna die to ping plus this trade. Make it rain. I go like this to protect my Poppy, right? This is kind of bizarre play because I wanted to develop Bando Commando, but this lets me attack without hitting my Poppy into any of these, which means that if he has Gangplank next turn, I can actually block with Poppy. So I think this is worth, even if he like damages this, and this is perfectly fine. Because now like my Poppy doesn't get damaged, and then my Poppy can't die next turn, so I can trade the GP. Unfortunately, it will die to like this poison dart thing. But I don't have to block it. Poppy is way more important than any of this other bullshit, I think. Even though this doesn't die, which is quite annoying. Oh, it's so bad. That was like my win con, sort of. That was kind of rough. Shoots Poppy. There's no flock, can't really deal with this. I just go wide again into my attack. Teemo is really good because it's free. This is good. Go wide. Does he have a way of killing Poppy? Kills Mare? Okay. It sucks. It prevents my go wide strategy. Do I need to save Buster Shot for anything? I could Splinter Soul my own Poppy, but I have Bandle Gunner. I just win on my next attack turn. So I can just go Elusives here. And then save mana for Buster Shot. Blueberry Shake, ironically good against double up. Yeah. Like, what card are you thinking of replacing it for? Question. I think I'm good here. He has to kill me next turn, which is going to be quite difficult into this Bandle Gunner. He's losing 1 point of damage here. These guys don't die to double up. Okay. This is fine. And the next turn we have Bandle City Gunner into Splinter. I should play this for a blocker. Yeah, like, I have very little experience with this deck as well. But, like, it's a good exercise, just like spot check stuff. I shouldn't be dead if I play this. Because I do need a win next turn, I believe. Well, Poppy does level, so I can just go wide and match it. And then I level Poppy, and that's also a win con. I can sack Poppy here, I think. Like, I just, like, Gunner into Splinter. But that's actually not lethal. I have lethal with this guy. Alright, so let's say I play Gunner. I get a block. I can still, like, Valley block with Poppy. It's totally fine. Well, I mean, not really, because then the dart kills it, but I digress. So I block here. I block here, here, here. I go down to 6. Poppy can die to double up. I need to ensure that I have lethal. By going down to 6, I go down to 5, I go down to 4, he could hit a Shroom. It's kind of dangerous. This way I don't lose to a double up, but then he's not dead. Yo, Monte, what's up, man? Thanks so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Stay for a bit, we're playing your deck. Oh, but we have this, it's fine. We sack this and we have lethal. Yeah, we just need to not die. So this incentivizes him to poison dart my Poppy and not base. And then I should be healthy enough. Because he has to kill Poppy. I'm at 7. He could double up my 2-1. And then I'm in a bad spot. We have to be very careful here. That's totally fine. He only has 1 card. And it has to be double up or a way to kill this Spano Commando. Oh, just 10 or tear for more impacts as well. Yeah, we're totally fine here. How's your stream, my friend? We shouldn't be able to die this turn. Nice. Yeah, it has 8 impact. And he can't really kill his own unit unless he has a pokey stick. We will just play. Oh. Ooh, that's so good. That's disgustingly good. So now Make It Rain is a little bit more sketchy. We just pray. We're at effective 4. This is pretty monk-ass. Do you have the YOLO Make It Rain? It's YOLO Make It Rain, right? Let's go.